Natalie, what was her name? Imbruglia? Torn? That was good.
Listen, I don't know that I want to listen to you, little Yachty at a pool.
I didn't say it was bad. I loved it. Smashing Pumpkins.
That's pool party music, but not pool.
I'm waiting for Eve 6.
Like if you're gonna be out here with your parents and you're gonna be out here with a bunch of kids and everything, they probably should be playing Jewel.
That's very true. And also, I usually don't come with my family. I come
Oasis.
to the swim up bar and the lazy river, which I'm quite lazy in. And you know, they have the water features though. You wouldn't know. You don't like water, and then I fall in after a couple drinks, and it's great. But here we are, at the beautiful Wild Water West, and it's the outdoor issue of 605 Magazine is out. 605magazine.com.
People always appreciate what we do for them. Okay, we trek to the ends of the earth. I want y'all know I don't leave downtown really, and we are out here clear out at Wild Water West. It's for you.
He's wearing that hat for you, drinking these margaritas for you. Well, I got a regular margarita because he says I'm basic.
Basic,
but it's fine.
Okay.
Speaking of basic, so people are hanging out outdoors a lot. I don't know. That was a terrible transition.
The words. But look, we're going to bounce back.
Do you hang out a lot outdoors? Especially with social distancing?
I'm not super outdoorsy, but if you count a patio, particularly
for sure.
the Carpenter Bar, you usually can find me on the patio. If that's what you mean, then yeah, I'm outdoorsy. Outside of that, I'm not really effing with it.
Really?
I'm an AC type of dude.
But we'll be outdoors August 8th, right?
Boom, you know it.
For the 605 Summer Classic. That's already in like 2 weeks.
We're having beverages. We're going to chill. That is in 2 weeks. I got to get my act together. Yeah,
so it's noon to 4, and there's going to be over 20 local breweries, and you can vote for People's Best. There's going to be some games. There's going to be a 605 tent with trivia and merch. There's going to be flyover country. They're going to have a tent. Got to have that flyover country. And we might even live stream from there.
But listen.
Hold on, is that Brian Bieber?
Uh-oh. Is the Biebs coming in?
Oh, no, that's the Tenenbaums.
It's not. It's the Tenenbaums. It's the next best thing.
It is Tenenbaums. They're actually the headliner at the Classic this year.
Bang. For those who don't recognize that sultry sound or that voice that you just heard coming through the ones and twos, it's our producer, Brian Bieber, making everything happen, making sure this clusterfuck doesn't stay a clusterfuck.
We miss you, Brian.
Hey, I miss you guys too.
Yeah, and also I was very, very caught off guard when it was black and then went to a guitarist. I'm like, Brian, what are you doing?
It's just our friends, the Tenenbaums. And this isn't a very summary video, but it's an example of what these three look like, I guess. So don't be surprised when you show up at the 605 Summer Classic and you see these three gentlemen playing their songs. They're supposed to be there. That's the Tenenbaums promise.
The Tenenbaums. Yo, shout out to them. Shout out to the Biebs over there. First of all, I just want to make sure that everybody knows out there that Brian is who you hurt when we don't win an Addy. That's who gets hurt.
Brian probably sees this from afar and is like, I do not want credit for this.
No, he'll take an Addy. And we should have won one last year, and we damn sure better win one this year.
We're going to get it.
Anyway.
It's only a matter of time.
We're coming for you. I hope no one can see I actually have queso on my pants from lunch, so.
That's Alana, y'all. That's my girl.
Brian, what do you do that's outdoors?
Oh, Alana, I do so many things. The summer we do a lot of walks. We go on the bike trails. We go to Good Earth as a little family, as our family unit. We got a little above ground pool this summer.
Do you like have a small garden for muddled drinks?
No. For what kind of drinks?
Muddled drinks?
No.
Isn't that the terminology? Let me go to my bartender friend back here. What is that thing? Yes, muddling drink. Why you acting like I'm crazy?
You were right the whole time. I just watched.
I felt like I was being condescended to a little bit because I said muddling. Okay, that's a real phrase.
I don't know what
I'm just gonna do this the rest of the night.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Keep in mind, it was this motion here. Stay focused, y'all. Get it together.
All right. Anywho, but I don't even know what to do. But we have a guest coming up here. So Wildwater West is hosting us. And he is about to join us.
No, don't worry. He's coming up in a second. Because listen, he's bringing something that's very important for this type of experience. I don't know what you can guess what it is. It's okay. Food. It's very important for this type of experience. So we are not going to rush the man. We're going to let him take his time because this is important. Stay focused.
Stay focused. So what was your last Wildwater West experience like? Paint me a picture.
Okay, that would have been in the early 2000s, late 90s. Not because I don't love Water West, but because I really don't love being in water like that, especially with a bunch of other humans. I think listen, I'm just a person that I have a pretty wide bubble, physical space zone that I like to be in. And but here's what I just found out though that I didn't know is that they got the go-karts out here, they got batting cages out here, they have putt golf out here. I hate when people call it mini golf, by the way.
What, really?
Yes, here's why. Because it's people who try to make it seem like it's just a slightly lesser version of actual golf. And I think that's whack. It's putt golf. It's a completely different thing.
And it's a muddled drink.
Yes, Alana. You want to Google it? Just saying, y'all. Just saying.
Oh my gosh.
So Brian, how about you? Are you a water park type of person? I know PJ might like the water. I don't know. Talk to me about it.
We have a little pool in our backyard as of this summer that she likes quite a bit. We haven't been to a water park with her.
Do you have a kiddie pool?
Yeah, I mean it's about like 10 feet in diameter, and it's got a pump on it, so it seems like it's a lot of work. You know, I've got chlorine in it, and I'm doing chemistry, so that seems like I don't want to call it a kiddie pool because it requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of chemistry.
You know, funny thing about kiddie pools is that they're the #1 used resource for kiddie pools. Jungle juice for large fraternity parties and for criminals to hide under on cops. I did not.
I was wondering where you were going. I'm like, land the plane, V. Where are we going? And that is.
I said 3 things. I can't say 3 things. I didn't look any of those things up, but I have. You know, they do hide under them a lot.
Hey, you know what we can do? How about let's do a live read from one of our sponsors?
Let's do it.
And actually, that's why I brought this little fellow. We have Black Hills and Badlands. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's go. Are we doing this together or are you just doing it?
You do it. I feel like you have a smoother voice.
Okay, here we go. Picture this. It's a cool, misty morning and you're surrounded by a forest that towers over you. The soft light of dawn filters through needles and leaves, and babbling brook runs nearby, and the birds are chirping their melodies in the treetops. You are in the deep breath of the cool air, savoring the heady scent of pine, and you're ready to set into your day. Take off into your expensive backyard and experience invigorating hikes with sweeping views, wondrous attractions, kayaking over clear waters, and communal solace with the majestic wildlife that fills the region. The Black Hills and Badlands, and just beyond the fence line, embark on a new journey and discover new ways to eat, play, and stay. Discover deals, inspiration, and more at blackhillsbadlands.com/local. That was downright sexy. I don't know who wrote this. But it bordered on erotic. I'm just gonna say it got a little whatever. And it wasn't. Just real quick one. It wasn't expensive backyard. It was expansive. So I just want to be clear. It's not necessarily expensive. I don't know if it's cheap. I don't know how much it costs. But it's not expensive. It's expansive. All right, listen.
Well, thank you, Black Hills and Badlands, for your support.
But here's the real deal. We got our guest, and we have our treat.
Oh yeah, we have Brian, other Brian from Wildwater West. Come join us.
Yes, bring it in. Now, here's the thing. When I walked in, I smelled it, y'all. Somebody's in front of my camera.
Someone's in front.
Listen, when I walked in, I smelled it, y'all, and I knew I had to have it. Y'all know what it is. It is your favorite. It is your favorite summer treat, funnel cake. Okay. I don't know who invented funnel cake. I'm pretty sure it was Native Americans with fried bread. That's the real funnel cake. Everything else is fake. But listen, this is delicious. Whoever made this deserves a Nobel Peace Prize because this is amazing. Okay.
It's fried dough. How can it go wrong?
But here's the thing, though. This is why the funnel cake is brilliant. It creates so much surface area for you to get the more crispily, crackly type things. Just, okay? Let me enjoy something. All right? And so it makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to get into this. You guys talk.
Oh, my gosh. And now Nickelback's
I also brought you a special treat. I have some vanilla ice cream with the strawberry bursting boba things. The kids... I can't keep enough cases of boba in stock. It's crazy. So that you wouldn't feel left out, I got you something as well.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You left her out.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at the boba.
And hands down, funnel cake is my #1 selling item here.
Oh.
Followed only by our French fries.
Look at
how
that.
could it not be?
Black Hills Badlands.
Don't you mean America fries?
You get out of here.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening anymore.
I apologize. Well, thank you so much. Sorry. And now
I'm moving the microwave. So you guys don't have to listen to me eat this funnel cake.
Oh my gosh. So how's it going? So tell us what's going on at Wild Water West.
Well, actually for us, it has been a pretty solid year.
Awesome.
We really want to make sure that the public knows that we followed all the guidelines to open. We called the CDC, the State Health Department, so we can make sure that we did this the right way, the safe way. And over and over and over, they told us that an outdoor water park is one of the best and safest places you can be during this coronavirus pandemic that we're in because of all the space. We have over 500,000 square feet of area inside our fence line. So even when we do all the social distancing and you do all the 6 feet apart, I can still have 5,000 people and still maintain all of our social distancing. Awesome. So that's actually more than twice our average daily attendance. So we have room for everyone. There should be no worries or concerns about being able to get into the park or not based off our 50% capacity. Because it's 5,000 people.
That is amazing.
Whoa.
With like a bunch to do though, like just with the pools and the water slide, what are some of the highlights? So we have my favorite, like I said, the Lazy River, which connects to a swim-up bar, which I have spent some hours at. But then also talk about other experiences people can have.
Yeah, so for one price, it's unlimited everything. Okay, so all the slides, all the rides for $24.95, and we also have discounted tickets at all the local get and goes too. So not only is there the 500,000 gallon wave pool, the largest and biggest in the state, we have the 65-foot slide tower complex. We have putt-putt. We have go-karts, we got batting cages, we got bumper boats, plus all the other like little kiddie splash area pools, all these other kind of obstacles to climb on. So,
and I thought I heard you say all-day pass.
All day, absolutely.
You
say
did
it again for the people.
All day.
All day.
How much does that normally cost?
$24.95.
Which is a steal.
Wait, hold on, let me run that back. And did you say, is it all day with re-entry?
Absolutely. So if you take a look at your left hand, right there, everybody that comes in gets a wristband. That allows you to come and go all day. So if you do have water or sandwiches, something in your car that you have, like a cooler that you'd rather eat in the car, if you have special food needs, your peanut allergy, or if you have any kind of gluten, I'm not going to force you to eat my food here. Just go in your car, cool off in the air conditioning, have your snack, and then come back in.
That's amazing. I can't believe it. And now, yeah, so if he's getting his funnel cake, this is like the best moment of his life. So how's it going? Like, what is it? What is happening right now?
A taste adventure and an explosion of awesomeness.
I'm asking you in your silence as you eat your funnel cake and just
crunchy things. Texture. Okay. And so this has everything. It has the crunchy texture. Okay. Then you throw a little powdered sugar on it, you cannot go wrong.
Oh my gosh. So
now, what? Don't wear a black shirt when you eat it. But
that is very true. It's already messy. A little messy. I'd blow my whistle, but I can't.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so what happened so right before this all happened, it's a very pre-COVID story. So there was maybe going to be a roller coaster. Can you go into that?
It's not out of the question yet.
Okay.
But yes, right around that February and March, we were going through the process, working with our contact in was it Idaho? Yep. And almost finalized that contract, but then COVID hit. It would be just like there's another coaster at a Six Flags San Antonio. There's one at the Great American Park in California. This company, this Rocky Mountain Coasters, or Rocky Mountain Construction, I'm sorry, they manufacture this so that a park of our size can still afford it. It's over 100 feet tall. It has a 90-degree drop. For 100 feet, you go 54 miles an hour. It has 3 inversions with 1 full corkscrew.
I want to be clear, I'm doing none of this.
So
I love roller coasters.
Yeah, everything was put on hold. We're going to reevaluate in the fall to see if that's something that we can still put together based upon where Corona is or where COVID-19 is, where our park is, what the community can support. There's a lot of factors that go into it because it's a multi-million-dollar investment that we have to do it right.
Yeah.
So it's not 100% gone. It's just not now.
So say you're a thrill seeker. What's the number one thing if people are here to try?
Easily, if you can catch the camera back there, our 65-foot drop, that free fall slide.
Yes.
It is absolutely, and then even right next to it is the black hole where you go down a tube and you can't see the light until you go to hit the drop. Those two are absolutely, if you're a thrill seeker, don't miss those.
I love those sleds. They're the best. So what are some specials? Because I feel like you're so used to it. Like when I asked you, you're like, well, there aren't that many, but then there's this and this and this. So
yeah. So the biggest thing right there, yes. That is, so these tumblers are $18 and then it includes the drink. And for the life of the cup, you get $1 off a beer or some of our wine, like our margaritas.
And that cup is built to last.
Oh yeah. Double walled, insulated, the whole thing. So we have that. Also, we have our koozies.
Oh yeah.
Wherever
here.
That goes. Yep. Those are $15. And that also will give you $1 off your drinks for the life of the koozie. And it also includes your first drink. So considering the first drink is $7, I mean, why would, if you're going to come back ever, I don't know why you wouldn't do it.
Oh yeah. I've had mine for years. So
yours is still somewhere.
It's somewhere around here. I brought it because I was ready for it because,
Exactly.
I know where it is at all times.
We also have, I guess I didn't even think about all like the weekday specials and evening rates. We have a lot of things that we have set up for families to be able to come and enjoy the park from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So every night of the week, every weekday, Monday, we have like carload night. You can bring up to 10 people for $40.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Tuesday night is school supply night. So we actually take donations and give them to the banquet for the supply one student. So if you bring school supplies, you get in for $5.
Wow.
I love it.
We also have Wednesday night is half off night. Thursday night is ladies night. So it's also like a half off night. And then Friday night is $8.95 to get in. These are all from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night. But then also one of the biggest things that we do is our off-season season pass sale. That's $75. Well, $74.95. And it gets you all season long.
So not even $75 all season long. You heard it here first.
Put it in your, what are they called? Stockings, go.
Yeah. So in the off season, if you plan on coming just once a month,
right,
get the season pass. It'll pay for itself.
You're winning.
Yeah.
You're winning.
And I will say, I've talked about it, but one of my really good friends loves to get a cabana.
Oh yeah.
Usually once a month.
Mm-hmm.
So how many does that fit? Usually a cabana.
We have actually, glad you brought that up. We have a few. So usually you're going to get about 8, 10 and kind of our standard cabanas. You can get 10, 12 in our premier cabanas. We just expanded this year. We made our tiki hut a larger family cabana.
Oh.
So instead of that being kind of a bar, and we took away all the smoking areas, it was a smoking area, we moved it to a different part of the park so we can have larger family there. And also one of our other, it was a pavilion kind of like this one. We turned into a cabana too to accommodate larger groups or larger sizes. That's and awesome. Still have your separation, I guess, social distancing.
I don't know if you guys heard this, but the park will be closing in a reasonable amount of time. So this show is going to end on time for sure. I know some of our other shows go over, but not this
I
one.
know it's coming to you live because we might get kicked out of the park.
It's called real life. We're bringing you reality.
So speaking of though,
Yes.
so wildwaterwest.com, we're like there and social media for updates.
Absolutely.
Okay. And for any closures or any special like things happening and all of that.
Absolutely. I mean, where our typical season is Memorial Weekend to Labor Day, 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. One thing we did special for our season pass holders this year was to open the park 30 minutes early for them, so they get exclusive access for the first half hour.
Mhm.
So from 10:30 to 11, the park is just for season pass people.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
It's something we did to help with, again, some of the social distancing and line queues. If I can have the season passers get in first, because especially if you kind of can't see with the camera, but we have deck chairs separated out. We don't have as many deck chairs. We have them clumps of 3. So we don't want everybody doing like a mad dash and running to get to their chair. We give the preferential treatment to the season passers to like, they kind of have their designated spots they like to go. So we give them that opportunity a half hour before the public gets in.
Cool. That's awesome. Well, before you go, tell me one
Pays
thing.
to have a pass.
Tell me one thing you're looking forward to for
You're
the
my
rest of the
hype
summer.
man. I should keep you with me all the time.
I know,
I got you, baby.
He's
I got
he's
you.
like a robot. He's just like hype.
Well, I'm sorry that I am supporting the. He brought me a funnel cake.
This is true.
That's very true.
And
So
a
if anyone
strawberry
wants
Rita.
anything, bring V a funnel cake. Right. No, but one thing you're looking forward to
Yes.
for the rest of the summer.
Looking forward to, I mean, honestly, the weather, it's been so great. 90 degrees has been a forecast, and it's maintaining that all through June, all through July, and it should be that also. And then just kind of, yeah, I mean, I guess looking forward to would be being able to serve the community, because we are still open, and being able to provide a service that not everybody could this year. So that's kind of a
Especially in 90
kind of a win.
degrees.
Mhm.
True, very true.
Okay.
Well, awesome. Well,
Where do
thanks
you want to
for
be,
hosting
people?
us.
Okay. Do you want to be in your house hot? Or do you want to be here in the pool eating funnel cake, drinking strawberry Ritas? It's your choice.
By the way, let's cheers our
Live your
all of
life.
our Wild Water West cups. I only knocked down like 3 of them.
Mine's empty.
Yeah, right. His is empty. But
Just to be
For
clear.
TV.
right. Thank you so much for having
Wink,
us. I
wink.
appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
And
All right,
now,
let's bring in this other guest that we got.
well, yeah. Wait, we have to live read for our partners at Boulevard Brewing Company. Okay.
Okay.
Where-
And remember,
Oh.
that was expensive, not expensive. I just want to make that note one more time.
It was not an expensive backyard. All right, I'll get this one.
Okay, you got it.
Summer is finally in full swing, and Boulevard has a new tasty line of beverages for you to enjoy on these hot summer days and nights. Introducing Quirk Spiked and Sparkling Hot Seltzers. At just 90 calories and less than 1 gram of sugar per can, Quirk offers seltzer with more personality, real fruit juice, and exciting flavor combinations like strawberry, lemon, and basil, blackberry sage, and pear yuzu. Because with Quirk, the little differences make all the difference. Boulevard Beverage Company, Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Expensive backyards.
Expensive backyards.
Thank you, Boulevard. Appreciate you.
Extreme backyard.
And now with that, we are bringing on our next guest, Katie Ashmore
What up?
of MSH Architects and a former development
Hi.
director for the YMCA Sioux
Talk to
Falls,
us.
which also has Leif Erikson Day Camp, which I am an alumni of, and I live my best life there.
It's a wonderful place.
Tis
Yes.
indeed. Katie, welcome to the show. Even though you have been sitting here for a while, I don't know if you noticed earlier, V kept looking at her while he was talking off camera. So,
I've just been hydrating myself over there.
yeah, what are you having in your Wild Water West koozie?
In my Wildwater West koozie, I have a little White Claw.
White Claw.
I'm not going to do that, though.
I'm so sad that was not on camera. It was beautiful. Wow. Well, welcome.
Whenever anybody says White Claw, that's what I want to do. I just think there should be like a little laugh button I can just hit to just do that when somebody ever says.
That's actually very true.
Because I'm a grown ass man. Anyway.
I love it. Well, welcome. So
yeah,
give us a background though. So you are here essentially repping the YMCA
Yes.
and Leif Erikson, because tell us a little bit first off about Leif Erikson for people who have not been, and then tell us kind of how people can support it or be part of it as well.
Absolutely. So the YMCA Camp Leif Erikson is right in the middle of town, 26th and kind of the cliff area. There's about 72 acres in the middle of Sioux Falls, which is really great. There's horseback riding, canoeing, BB guns, archery, high ropes. I mean, everything, you name it. There's some gnomes out there. They're Alana's favorite. And what's really great about camp, though, is that it's all about inclusivity, and it's about everybody just making friends. There's no electronics out there. Kids put their phones away, and they're just having fun, being outside.
That's what we need.
You know, being fishing, getting back to nature and having fun, and just being kids again without the electronics. And the camp staff is so amazing. They do such a great job out there, and those kids just have the blast. My niece Allie Forsyth has been there 6 years, and she loves it. She's a pretty great kid, I think so. Anyways, a little biased. But
what's your favorite part?
I mean, I'm sure she all right.
She obviously related. I think her favorite part was the horses. But she likes it all. She just goes out there and has a blast. She got her paddle last year, which was a big deal.
Was that 4 year?
5.
5 year.
Yeah. So
Woolly Horns 3?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Why don't you clue the other people that didn't go to camp?
You earn things
Yes.
as you go to camp longer and longer.
Yeah,
the paddle's a big deal.
It's a very big deal, and you get to do overnights at the camp, and you make s'mores, and you get to have friends, and hopefully dance better than these two are right now. And it's just about having fun.
Oh, I puts it down.
You do something, and
okay, but talk about quick. So you referenced it, so now we have to acknowledge it. So there's gnomes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Katie got all hurt because I accidentally called them elves. And I know it was a mistake.
Still not over it.
For
Still
Leif
not over it.
Erikson. It's a big deal. So what they do, is they have, so is it Father Nature that usually guides you through?
Yes. Very good.
So yeah, I know my stuff. No, I'm kidding. But they lead you through like little fake, like not fake. They're not fake, but
I just like, this is what I'm using.
but it's
I'm
like
just thirsty.
little teasers of little gnomes that live at Leif Erikson.
They do, and they have houses up the trees, and
you
occasionally
mean the real gnomes, right?
Absolutely, they are.
They leave gnome notes.
And the kids make gnome binoculars so that they're special, just so that they can see the gnomes. It's really great. It's a lot of fun, and
I like it.
Camp. Unfortunately, the YMCA is with a lot of nonprofits due to COVID. It's hurting, and so we're just kind of trying to get a little PR going for them, and hopefully get some people interested in going out to camp. And it really is a great organization. It helps so many families, and it's a blast. If you've never been out there, seriously, go check it out.
So let's do a direct ask. What can the people do, to support this? What do you need from them? Can they donate money if they don't have kids or anything like that? If they do have kids, should they go out there and check it out? Can they volunteer? Tell the people what they can do to support.
Sure. Do I need to point to, or do
I just like to bring up the intensity. People need to know that there's gravity to this.
That's right.
They'll just,
if you go to SiouxFallsYMCA.org, right there, you can do a donation if you'd like. To send a kid to camp is a great gift to give. The YMCA does try to raise money every single year to send kids to camp who maybe couldn't afford it.
How much to send a kid to camp? Do you know?
So about $365.
Okay, I need you to give 3 times that. Okay, because kids need to go with their friends.
Yes, they do.
You do $1,000. 3 kids get to go to camp. They get to go to camp with their friends. Do it now, immediately.
Well, the best part is that those kids that are even new to town. This is a great way for them to make friends.
Right.
They're meeting kids that they probably wouldn't be going to school with. It's just from all over the city, and it doesn't matter if they just have fun.
Do you want socially adjusted kids running around in your neighborhoods? I think you do. $1,000 paid for 3 kids to go to camp. They get to go with 2
You're so
friends.
passionate today.
Do it now.
And B is gonna match every
Yeah,
donation.
and B-
so
I will do no such thing.
you
You
so
get
much.
$1,000. 3 kids get to go. This is my contribution.
Okay, and so Leif
3
Erikson's
kids.
been around since 1920.
yeah.
That is crazy.
Yes, it's amazing, and it's it's evolved so much throughout the years. But the best part about it is that it's just fun to be out there and to watch the smiles on their faces and these kids having so much fun. It doesn't matter if they're just kicking a ball around in the yard; they're having a blast,
And that's the whole point.
that's exactly it.
And there's so much going on in the world right now. If there's anything that we could do to try to allow kids to maintain their innocence a little bit longer and enjoy their lives and have a great summer and meet friends, like you said, I think that's a really big point. Be able to meet friends without all those electronic gizmos and gadgets getting in their way. I never thought I would sound this old ever in my
With
life.
that hat on, it's
What
just
was this hat
making
on this
my life.
Just adds to it.
Okay, so I recently went on a quick tour with you to camp.
Yes.
And what I thought was really cool, which a lot of people don't know about, is that it's not only just for campers, but you can actually do like retreats and you
Yeah.
can do a bunch of stuff like that as well for like business
Oh, wow.
or like friends. You can do
Yeah,
bachelorette parties, bachelor parties,
Right.
because they have an epic ropes course
Oh.
and it's like amazing. So that is something that I just wanted to plug because
Well, and
I would
it's
totally do
really
it.
great also for companies to do as like team building activities. The high ropes course. You have to work together, and it's all about teamwork.
Right.
And that's it's just another example of how great camp is. It's for everybody.
I don't think 3D might have to do that. Except
I was like, you
one of
climbing
my
up
people,
there?
the person that's probably the most capable to do this course, is a little high strung. And so I don't know what our team component would look like. And I don't want to, might get intense out there.
Well,
It might get intense. And I have some physical challenges right now,
I can promise you'd have fun.
breathing after heavy activity.
I would watch that. You and I would kill each other during that.
For sure.
Like you
For
would
sure.
push me off.
I feel like that's a
For
pay-per-view like waiting to happen.
Oh,
right
and
there.
there's zip lining.
So the zip line is a very, very, very famous and fun with the kids, but
Yes.
it's also fun for adults. Sometimes when they're training the camp counselors, they'll put up the zip line for adults, and just to watch them just fly down is a blast, and to do it yourself is a blast. So the best part though is just watching the smiles. Like I said earlier, they just have so much fun, and
Right.
we've had the Y's been very lucky. They've had a lot of generous donors. Their board is very engaged. It's great, and
Yeah.
I really love that it's been around so long, and I know it's going to keep going on.
Dan, camera back on me.
Oh no, here we go.
$1,000 sends 3 kids to camp. They get to take friends. We need to do it, or else there's just going to be crazy kids running around in your neighborhood stealing your golf clubs. Do you
Money,
want that, Todd?
money,
No,
money.
you don't. $1,000 sends 3 kids.
B will
to
match
camp.
it.
I will not.
B will match it.
3 kids to camp with friends. $1,000.
Now you're starting to sound like the
Do it today.
freaking count.
Sioux Falls
3
YMCA.
kids to
No.
camp.
Two.
2 kids to
Three.
camp. Okay, but next year, a little birdie told me, named Katie, that you're working on a fundraising event for 2021. Tell us what it is. Go.
Oh, it's a little thing called Adult Day Camp.
Yes.
We,
Yes.
as adults, are going
You
to
heard it.
go out there for the day. There'll be a little entry fee. It's a donation to the Y.
Yes.
And the camp counselors are going to let us act like children out there.
Who
And
should
we are
be
going
their
to do
camp
all
counselors?
So we won't let that happen. But
Listen, we got the hat.
yep, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll do the activities during the day, and then we'll have live entertainment that night with, some festivities and s'mores and hot dogs, hamburgers, just having fun. Maybe a little beer, whatever.
Maybe a little beer.
But
Maybe
really
some
to
bonfires.
give people a shot at getting out at camp if they've never been.
I just want you to imagine what would happen if myself and Alana were your day camp counselors. I want you to think what that looked like. Even my band, Be the Number One in the Knights Temple, Pan, turning that piece out. I'm going to be honest with you. It would be off the... What do the kids say now?
Chain?
No, they don't say that. No one says that anymore.
Oh, what do you say?
Slaps.
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 That's one of the things.
I'm so
Actually-
hip.
Slaps.
Oh God, you guys are killing me right now. You're killing my street cred.
Oh,
But I
man.
want y'all to imagine what that would be
We're
like.
killing your street cred.
So be ready for that. I can pull
That
this off.
hat's killing your street cred.
I can wear this in several hoods. Not all of them. But I can wear this in several hoods to make it work. All right.
Oh boy.
Listen.
Hey,
but
we have a game, guys.
first of all, before we get to the game, $1,000.
$2,000.
to camp
$3,000
with their friends. Do it right now. Whoa, bro, take that down. Let's go. Whoa, cut it. Cut the
Oh,
feed.
you heard it here first,
Cut the
folks.
feed. Cut the feed. Cut the feed.
And now for our game.
All right.
The time everyone looks forward to. Coming to you from Wildwater West. The game is called Outdoor for Show.
Another great game named by a lot of. Oh no, we got content for this.
Oh, look at that.
Is that a person?
What? For sure. Did a little rewrite.
Shouldn't it be outdoor for sure? Like SHORE? Come
sure.
on.
That's
That
how-
was an obvious theme point.
That's how
Brian.
Brian says it.
Come on, Beebs. What's going on, bro?
I'm very proud of you, though. That was
You
beautiful,
slipping,
Brian.
brah.
That's that Addy. That's that Addy right there.
Get this man an Addy.
I feel like this episode needs an Addy.
Right.
I agree. This is a pretty killer
Let's
episode.
petition.
Let's do
But
it.
it's gonna
Well,
get even
I
better.
don't know, Addies. Do you hate kids going to camp? Do you?
Yeah,
Do you?
Addies.
Give us an Addy and $1,000, which can send 3 kids to camp with their friends. Don't be a hater.
Oh, V matching. Yep, it's back up there. V matching.
Brian is sabotaging me right now.
$1,000
In such an aggressive way.
donations to Lee Ferguson into the Y. So outdoor for sure. The game, Katie and V, I'm going to give you 60 seconds, and you have to pass this Black Hills and Badlands inspired jackalope back and forth and name something outdoorsy you have done in your life.
Back and forth with me?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, you're part of the game,
I wasn't
V.
listening to all of it.
This is what happens
And
when
this
you
is
look at the
something
script.
Outdoors? This is something outdoors?
Outdoors that you have done.
Okay.
And so it's a little hot potato of sorts.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm about to put 60 seconds on the clock. Who wants to start with the jackalope? Katie?
Golf.
Oh, no. You hold it,
Oh,
and then you pass it like hot potato. Okay, ready, and go.
golf.
Putt-putt.
Swimming.
Batting cages.
What have I done?
Mhm.
Skateboarding.
Lazy River.
Ridiculous. Bungee jumping.
Wave pool.
Ugh. Sitting on a patio drinking beer.
Roller coaster.
No, come on.
How long is
Tennis.
this?
Tennis.
I said 60 seconds. I should have done 30 seconds.
It's 60
That's-
seconds.
man,
Water slide.
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna kick
we're
it.
clearly not outdoorsy, okay?
Well, then Katie lost.
Yeah. Like,
Note to me, do 30
I was like,
seconds.
my God, how long is this game?
I thought this was going to be foolproof and that
Like,
my
I
game
have,
was
like-
actually going to
Like,
do well.
I have a job.
Okay.
Like, there's only so much stuff I can do outside.
Well, V1.
Oh.
So you've won this wall drug sign
Have you ever heard Wall Drug?
and this
I've been asking them to step up their marketing because I don't feel like it's got enough exposure.
jackalope hat
Wall
that
drug.
V will wear every day.
I would do no such thing, but thank
And Katie, since you lost,
The instructional inner
you
tube.
have to wear this the rest of the.
Can I just hold it?
you. Boo.
Yeah,
I
God.
kind of want to try this funnel cake.
Yeah, you better get after it.
Well, there's a little piece for you if you want to
Let
have
it get
it.
cold.
Well, wasn't that game great? Once again, I killed it.
It was great. Thank God we were out here at Wildwater West because I just pretty much named everything you could do out here because you can do a lot out here. That's how I won.
All
Okay.
for
That's what your
under
boy.
$25, right? Yeah.
And all day. And that's what
Yeah, you
reentry.
can leave
You
and
can't
come
really
back.
do that.
You can leave and come back.
Listen, the only thing I know as good as that is spending $1,000 sending 3 kids to camp. So they can
And
go with
V.
their friends. Listen,
We'll match your donation.
Beebs is fast. Beebs is quick on that boy. He's got that thing ready.
Oh God. Well, I think we've covered it, but I was gonna
I think we
say,
have to get out anyway.
how can people keep up or donate? But yeah, SiouxFallsYMCA.org. Do they have a Leif Erikson Facebook?
They do. There isn't a donation button on there, but you can always contact them. Even if you want to just come and look at camp and see what it's about, they'd love to show you around.
Or if you want to register your child, like just go to the website.
I mean, I'm gonna say that you're gonna want to register your kid.
I mean,
It's a
You're
good
gonna
one, right?
want to, and you're gonna want to give $1,000 to send 3
All right.
kids to camp with friends.
Well, thank you, Katie, for joining
thank you so
us.
much for having me, and thank you for supporting the Y. Really appreciate that.
Hey,
For
yeah, so
sure.
we are going to
We
be
love
part of
kids.
adult camp next year, so get ready. Oh, yeah, so where can people keep up with that? Just like kind of watch the Sioux Falls YMCA's Facebook?
The nice
Hold on,
thing.
real quick. Comment if you want us to be your camp counselors. Drop a comment in the page. Let them know that you want us to be your adult day camp.
And who would you choose?
counselors.
Would you want
Let's go.
me or V?
So I'll just let you know that we have better safety precautions put in place
that's
than these two. But you can follow it because we have the brilliant team of Hank and Schultz that's going to help us market this event, as well as 605 Magazine. We've got people involved that are really, really excited about this event for next year. So if you have any interest at all in joining us, please let us know. Reach out to us, and we'd love to get you on the list.
Yeah, otherwise we'll be shooting some marketing updates.
Yep.
Probably in a couple months or something.
Yep.
Do it. Remember,
it.
drop a comment. Let them know if you want us to be your camp counselor.
Me.
Or listen, we know what that is, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, the alarm just went off.
That was 16.
And so we're done.
Hey, guys, yeah, our alarm's going off. We got to end this podcast because we're about to get kicked out.
Pretty much.
But hey, this has been the 605
This is a great
show.
show. This is
with
Addy worthy for sure.
Alana and V the Noble One. Thank you, Boulevard Brewing Company. Thank you, Black Hills and Badlands, for your expansive backyards. Not expensive.
Expansive. I just want to be clear about that. Make sure we're accurate. Second thing I want to leave you with. I think we should be your adult. Yeah, you thought I was going to do that. Camp counselors. Get out here, Wildwater West.
But also,
Less
yes,
than
I'll say thank
24
you, Wildwater West, because I got to be a lifeguard.
Come out here all
Most
day.
lifeguards are not drinking margaritas.
Do your thing. They probably should not.
I mean,
Mo-
all lifeguards are not drinking margaritas.
Yeah.
Besides
they're
me
not.
at the bench.
But I think that's pretty much it. Except
That
you
is
can
like
give
you.
$1,000 to send 3 kids
Stop.
to camp. Listen, do you have a problem with kids going to camp?
Why do you hate kids?
Oh,
Thank
man.
you. Who do you want to be a camp counselor? The one that's a curmudgeon or the one that likes kids?
Thank
Me or
you
Russellville?
to Brian Bieber for once again putting up with us. Brian,
Thank you, Beebs.
show us your beautiful face one last time.
Hey, it's great to see you guys again.
Sorry again, Brian. We let you down.
We gave you gold,
All right.
baby. Addy worthy.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
thanks to other Brian.
This is
thanks
gonna
to
be
other
great.
Brian.
Actually, you know what? We're just skipping Addy. We're going for daytime Emmy.
You know what though? There's not gonna be a lot of daddies this year because people's budgets got cut.
This is what I'm saying.
So-
We're out here.
This is
We're out
you
here
know,
and we're out here braving the world, creating
Yeah.
content, making magic happen. How
Push
can we not win an Addy?
yeah.
Thanks,
This is-
guys.
If this doesn't
We'll
get
see
natty,
y'all next time.
Appreciate you, Beebs. You're magic.
You are now rocking with the. You are now rocking with the. You are now rocking with the. You are now you're rocking with the.